Hey, what's going on, you guys? What you got to another DC TV talk? There we got Stargirl episode 4, Wildcat. I'm really liking this show, okay? Like, I think I'm really starting to enjoy each character individually. Y'all know how I review shows and, like, how I view shows. If you give me some good characters, like, you probably got me, and you ended right. So, the character of Stargirl has been amazing this entire time. Probably because like even it shows in this episode like the complete and total innocence of her and her willingness to like do good no matter what. Loving it. And the fact that she kind of doesn't know what she's still into this getting into this superhero stuff. So she really doesn't know necessarily what she's doing. But I'm gonna get to that in just a second because this episode really focuses on Yolanda, who we know to become Wildcat this episode. What I like about her character is that we see in like before like the whole intro to the show and everything, they pretty much show you exactly what was going down with her and like what that character was. And like, hey, she was like excelling at school, like she was involved in a lot of activities, like she was running, I think she was running for like school president or whatever, and like everything was going good, and she was just so happy to be dating Henry, who we know is Brainwave's son. Well, things don't go so well. She asks for a pic, and she sends him a nude. You know what I'm saying? One nude, okay, one nude, and then that pretty much like ruins her life, well, her school life after that. Not even just her school life, her home life, because we see at the beginning like her family is supporting her. All of them have on like vote for Yolanda's sticker. Pins, and her brother got on the shirt. And it's like, hey man, you know, her mother, father, brother, and grandmother. They all seem to just be super, super supportive. And then we see the after effects and how she comes home and when like she like speaks to her mom and her mama tell her, go up to your room. I'll call you when like dinner's ready. It's like I guess it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Because like you feel for her. You like, man, she make this one mistake, and that pretty much like kind of like pushed her to the side completely. Nobody rocks with her just because she had one new thing. Now I look at this town as like this is not a very, I would say, progressive time. You know what I'm saying? It seems to be very old fashioned. People just seem to be seemingly stuck in their ways, and they don't like anything to like be out of the norm. You know, that's why I still go back to like on the episode where like they were having a talent contest and like they said the girls who twerk always win because like that's a big thing. Is it's not just apparently to them it's not something that you see every day, you know. So it's like, oh, it's like a spectacle or anything like something like that. So that's why I pretty much base everything else off of. So with that being said, like her getting a new leak is like I thought she did something crazy. I thought she like maybe slept with the dude when he was with somebody else, and that's not even like super bad. But it's just like I thought it was something like that. She sent one pic. It got sent around to everybody. She still think Henry's the person who sent it. Just so happened it was Cindy, who I hate already. I can't wait for my girl Courtney to step on her. Okay, Courtney, I need, or I would be happy if Yolanda, like, you know what I'm saying, stood up to her because she just kind of like let her walk over her because of that issue. And when she came to her locker and said, he's already seen enough of you. As a matter of fact, all of us have. I'm like, yo, what you do? Like, defend yourself, like something. Like Courtney doesn't want to do nothing but help, and plus she's trying to put together a whole superhero team, which is hilarious. She's hilarious in that whole, hey, my dad started, man. She is not letting that go. She might be right. I don't know. At this point, I'm starting to be convinced because she's so convinced. Also, Mike is funny. Mike is funny every episode. Okay, Mike just has like, hey, put a little Mike in there, get you a little joke going about your business. Rock with that. But yeah, the episode continues and like Courtney like pulls back those layers from it and like gets to see like, yo, I know what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? That sucks. Like it shouldn't have happened that way. He shouldn't have He shouldn't have showed people the pic. Now listen, let me keep it a buckaroo buns out with y'all. She sent the pics. He had no right to show them pics, right? He had no right. There are some people who respect them You know what I'm saying? The person they talk to enough not to show them. I know some of those people. Listen, I'll just joking, y'all. But like, yo, it's weird, but but like the whole dynamic between Courtney and her, and like Courtney gets her the suit and pretty much shows her like Courtney confesses like basically everything to this girl. She's been a superhero for a week, and she's already telling people her identity and who she is. Okay, it's weird. Like she's showing the cosmic staff. Love the cosmic staff, by the way. Great personality, even though it doesn't necessarily say anything. It gives you that, like I said, it gives you like the Aladdin magic carpet vibe. It's very smart and intelligent. And so they starting to get deep on the suit, and like she started trying to see what Wildcat's able to do, and they go through like her abilities and like what the suit's able to help her do, like land on her feet, jump from tall buildings, like scale buildings, sharp claws, cut through metal. All of that stuff is great. Not super loving the suit, but it works. I think that it's just the helmet part. I think it's very protective though. It just seems kind of big. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at it. So as we progress and Courtney's telling her everything about the Justice Society of America. And the Injustice Society of America. Like she's pretty much giving the whole rundown. And then they go to to brainwaves to the hospital to see if any other villains just so happen to have been going there. And we have this whole thing with Yolanda scaling the wall and everything, which is great. Because it's, you know that they just don't know what they're doing. Even Courtney tells us, like, she's like, how long have you been doing this? She's like, about a week now. Like, what? Why am I even listening to you? You're not experienced. Nobody even trained you for this. Like, we just like jumping in the water, and like I feel like that's gonna come back to haunt them, most definitely. But it's just like there's, it feels kind of like real how they were actually like, yeah, we don't know what we're doing. We're trying it, and we want to like and the fact that Courtney is already like suffered a loss, and like it seems like she's gonna try to get more careful. It's like the stakes are high, but at the same time, they're still kids who are like learning as they go. And they go in, and like Henry's in there, and this where I said, okay, Wildcat might not need to be a superhero, cause she was finna like cut Henry down immediately. Okay, immediately. Like I'm like, baby, you're a hero. You can't do that. I know you can't. No. Like it's not your job. Like you're supposed to protect. Like so, that was funny. Another thing that was hilarious in that whole hospital scene was she was about to like cut off the power to the hospital. Courtney, like you finna kill people. It's just, you know, the show's landing like on this human. I must admit. And like even the staff was pulling it back. Hey, what are you doing? It's like, and Yolanda's like, dude, you finna kill? I'm finna watch somebody die because you pulling the plug on the industry. It's like, just no. But I knew Beth was gonna play a bigger part, and we don't see what that is yet, but we do also see that Beth sees them leaving, and she heard the name Yolanda. Now, listen, check me out. There has to be more than one Yolanda that Beth knows. And Beth is the black girl who was taking some lunch to her mother. She has to know more than one Yolanda. But at the same time, that would make me skeptical of the Yolanda that I know, you know what I'm saying, the most, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's kind of like, We also had some stuff going on with Pat, where he's like steady working on Stripe. But the biggest thing that happened with Pat was that Denise came by and like need her truck fixed. Denise is the wife of Wizard and the father and the mother of the kid that got killed by icicle last episode. And she gets the car fixed. She ends up come back telling Pat like, yo, you don't trust this time. My husband was healthy. You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. I'm finna get out of here. And it's like you could tell she was nervous. She didn't know what was happening. And at the end of this episode, when we see her truck in that cat, as soon as I saw that cat, I said, oh no, not the whole family. Like, they stepped on Denise. They stepped on the entire family, the kid, the father, and the mother. I'm just like, bro, what is... Come on, man. I felt pretty bad because after last week's episode, I knew I felt bad for him. Then this one, I'm like, she was the last one left. Granted, she was already suffering because the fact that. And then I still don't know exactly what the principal's doing, going in Brainwave's room, or like the violin. I don't know if that's like something to like appeal to him or just something because it must mean something because she didn't write her name down as like a guest. Like none of them did. So there's more to it, and we still have Icicle meeting up with the dragon. I guess I'm just gonna call him the dragon for the name because I'm pretty sure they said his name, but I didn't. I didn't quite hear it well. So I'm calling him the dragon. I like his eyes, and his eyes are dope, man. Like he didn't rock with the wizard. He like, yo, I'm loyal to you, and I'm gonna show you why I am. And then apparently he's a scientist. He's also a doctor scientist. He's building something for the New America project. So, whew, good episode, man. This show's good. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's getting up there for me as far as like DC shows. I can't wait to see what happens next week. I think I don't get to see the preview till tomorrow, so I might do a video on that. But, I don't know. I probably should wait till next week because I don't really like talking about the previews too much. But yeah, this episode was really good. You guys let me know what you thought about that in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys are staying safe out there, and I'll catch up with you guys later.